Hi everyone, welcome to week 14. This is our last topic for this semester, for this course, and it's a little fun topic. Deals with some of the identities you've seen before and finding patterns in numbers. Okay. Now, some of these identities, as you've seen before, when you FOIL this out, is you have an x squared, and then you get 2xy and a y squared. Now, if I replace the plus with a minus, it becomes a negative 2xy. Now, what about higher exponents? Now, so the goal is to find this out. Now, this one is actually 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. Yeah, so you see one pattern is that the number 3 appears here, right? In this case, the number 2 appears. Now let's try this one. Let's actually FOIL it out, and let's see if our intuition that the number 4 should appear is correct or not. So first I gotta distribute all the x with all of them. So x times x cubed is x to the 4. Then I have 3x cubed y, and I have 3x squared y squared, and I have x y cubed. Now I distribute the y terms, and that's going to give me 4 different things. I have x cubed y, and then I have 3x squared y squared, then I have 3xy cubed, and I have y to the 4. Now let's see if we can find some things that combine. Now there's a 3x cubed y and an x cubed y. So these can be combined. Similarly, I have a 3x squared y squared and a 3x squared y squared. And then lastly, let's use green. I have xy cubed and I have 3xy cubed. So these can be combined. And when I combine, I get x to the 4, and I have 4x cubed y, and I have 6x squared y squared, and I have 4xy cubed and y to the 4. So as expected, we see the number 4, but then we also see this new number 6, right? Similarly, of course, you can FOIL and find this, but I'm going to write the result here and see if you can notice the patterns like the number 5 appearing, but then there's also going to be new numbers that show up. So this is going to be x to the 5 plus 5x to the 4y plus, let's see, 10x cubed y squared, 0, see 1, 2, 3 is going to be another 10x squared y cubed, and it's going to be a 5xy4 and a y to the power 5. So again, you notice the number 5, but then you also have these new numbers 10. So our goal is to understand the pattern in the coefficients. Coefficients meaning these numbers. So before that, there's also a pattern in the exponents, right? If you go right up to our whole squared, the index or the power, the highest exponent is 2 and 2 and 2, right? X times y, because it's 1 plus 1. And that kind of remains the same. So you have 3 here, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3. Then you have 4 and 3 plus 1 and 2 plus 2 and 1 plus 3 and 4. Similarly, 5 and 4 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 4 plus 1 and 5. So they all add to 5 in this case. 4, so depending on what you're working with. Okay, we're going to introduce some new notations in the next video. That's going to help us understand this pattern better.